Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Julie Mann, and I show men and women how they can create healthy, happy, sustainable lives by changing their habits. And I'm absolutely delighted because today I'm joined by caregiver coach Wendy Taddeucci. She tells me I have to say it like that, Taddeucci. And Wendy is going to share 5 habits to freedom and happiness. So I'm going to hand straight over to you, Wendy.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Julie. It's so good to talk to you again. And I love that you did this when you said my last name. Perfecto, as they say in Italy. I want to share with you the 5 habits to freedom and happiness for caregivers, because putting your oxygen mask on first as a caregiver, if you've ever heard that analogy, when you're in an airplane, right, and they're doing the whole spiel, put your oxygen mask on first so that you can help yourself and in return help others. So my first step to freedom and happiness as a caregiver is to face it. Now, you know what it is that you're not facing, because you're like, oh crap, she's calling me out. And for an example, you might not be facing the fact that your mom is changing. She's doing some different things. And the facing it part is getting her diagnosed, right? Getting her to a doctor, getting that diagnosis. And you don't want to face that because many different reasons. Things are going to change. I'm going to have to take on more responsibility. My life is going to change, right? So whatever it is that you're not facing, you know what that is. Face it. Because when you are able to face it, when you know exactly what you fear, then you can finally get some relief first, and then also begin to take good care of yourself. So that's the first habit. Second habit, identify where you're looking too far ahead. And caregivers, myself included, are really good at doing this. They look so far ahead into the future. And I say they, I'm going to include myself in this too, that I'm going to change that. We get ourselves all tied up in knots and all anxious, and the anxiety just shows up, and that affects our daily life. It affects our relationships. It affects our businesses. It affects our finances. So where are you looking way too far ahead? Because when you can identify that, you can more easily manage care for your loved one, and also treasure your own lifestyle. And when I say treasure your own lifestyle, I mean, how are you caring for yourself, right? Step 3. Yeah, I got 3. Okay, good. Sometimes I don't pay attention. I've got all this stuff going on. So the third habit is boundaries, setting boundaries, specifically around guilt, worry, where you're looking too far ahead, where you're avoiding pressure. Because when you set boundaries, then you can have the energy to focus on your own physical health and have a better quality of life for not only yourself, but also for the individual that you're caring for. Step 4, ask for help. And specifically, I call it surrounding yourself with a circle of support. And your circle of support should look something like this. It should be a person that you can call at 2 o'clock in the morning. It should be a person that calls you out and tells you the truth. It should be a person, a third person that makes you laugh from your gut, from your belly, right? Those kinds of laughs. It should be number 4, can be a person that you can tell anything to and they're not shocked, right? So that's just an example of some of the individuals you call in for your circle of support. And the last step habit, I told you I was going to call it a step, Julie. I did it. Check. The last habit is not really a habit, but it's freedom. After you've done step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, you have that freedom and you have that happiness. And step 4 is freedom and celebration. So celebrate what you will do with more time for yourself, with more time to focus on your own physical health, what you will do to take better care of yourself as a caregiver, and also what to include in that better quality of life for both of you, what that looks like. So those are my 5 habits to freedom and happiness for caregivers.
Wow, Wendy, that's amazing. I'm sure there are lots of
Thank
people
you.
watching who are caregivers who can't even imagine freedom and celebration. So that is absolutely brilliant. And I'm sure people will watch it again and again to pick those habits, steps, whatever you like
Yeah,
up. Anyway, thank you so, so much, Wendy. I'm going to put all
of
your
course.
links below. So everybody check them out and send a message to Wendy, get in touch, find out more. She's a mine of information. And thank you so very much for watching.
Thank you, Julie.